kindness and compassion, so that peace can bloom and flourish throughout our world, which is our inside world, and throughout this world, this universe. If we could do that, just letting go of all those, learn how to love each other with loving kindness, learn how to respect the others and respect ourselves, doing good things, avoid doing unwholesome things to ourselves. That is how we love ourselves. That is how we work towards peace. If we keep doing that, I promise you, your day will be much, much better. We don't have to go back to the old days anymore. And of course, practicing mindfulness is something that we really need to do. Mindfulness is something that is within our breath. It doesn't matter what belief we have. I already mentioned it. What religion we are, what faith we are. Breath is always with us. Either be it all kind of beings. Human beings, we have our breath, breathing in and out. Without the breathing, we die. So while we have this breath, we utilize this breath to do something better for ourselves, which is add awareness to each and every single breath going in and out. Without awareness of each breath, we are always sidetracked. We cannot stay focused. And that's what we have been doing. Now that we walk to this side of the country, we share with you the key, which is mindfulness practicing. With that mindfulness practicing, all you need to do is just pay attention to each and every breath going in and out. Each breath go in, you're aware of that breath. The breath going out, you're aware of that breath. Just pay attention to each and every breath. That's all we need to do. And then when we pay attention to each and every breath, of course, we will see our thoughts. We have all kind of thoughts, all kind of thinking. The past, the future, bad and good. As long as those thoughts pop up, we are not trying to eliminate any kind of thoughts. Instead, we try to acknowledge it, to observe those thoughts. Any thought pop up, you acknowledge it as thought, come back here with the breathing. And then when you breathe in, breathe out again, another thought pop up. Believe me, all kind of thought and millions of thought is going to pop up one after another. If we are not mindful, we will be overwhelmed with thoughts, and that's when we feel stress, anxiety, and depression. So, if you see any thought pop up within that moment when you do the breathing, all you need to do is just observe that thought, acknowledge it silently in your head as thought, come back with the breathing by the nostril. Breathe in and out the way it is naturally. Don't force your breath. Just breathe normally. And then another thought pop up. When a different thought pop up, all you need to do is just acknowledge that thought again. Acknowledge it, come back to the breathing. Acknowledge it, come back to the breathing. That's all we need to do. And then, when we feel any kind of sensation within this body, itchy, numb, pain, just observe those feelings. And then come back with the breathing again. When you hear noise, when you hear talking, when you hear any type of sound, just acknowledge those as sound. If we don't catch it, if you don't let it bother you and just go into this ear and then go out to the other ear, it's because we think that those sound is talking about us and things like that, and it's bothering us, and that's why we keep it inside of our head. So now, all we need to do is just acknowledge it's just a sound. Sound just comes and goes just like the wind. It will never stay. Right? It will never stay. It just comes and goes just like the wind comes and goes. And so acknowledge those as sound. Come back to our breathing again. Sound, sound, sound. Come back to our breathing again. That's all we need to do for this mindfulness practicing. If we can practice this every day of our life, you will change your life completely. This can cure anxiety. This can cure depression. Okay? And of course, it will help us with our work. It helps us with our school. It helps us to stay focused. It helps us know what to say, what to do, so that we can have a peaceful life. If we don't practice this and we just gonna listen to the talk and then come home, go home, back to the normal life, and then we will be the same. There will be nothing new for us, which we don't want that. That I express my vow with you all the time, many times that I said, because I've seen so much sufferings around me, and that is the reason why I choose to walk for peace, trying to raise the awareness of peace to all the people who I meet along the road, hoping that everyone will pause for a moment, will stop everything from doing, just to look back within to find some peaceful moment. And then from there, if you found that peaceful moment, you will realize it is important for us. And then from there, you can start to learn more, to practice more, to bring peace for yourself. We cannot expect the world to bring peace to us. There will be no world peace whatsoever. But we have to create our world be at peace first, which is our inside world. Each and every single one of us have our inside world. And that world is a mess. It's really a mess. We collected all kind of things in it. That I always say this trash, because all those bad habits, bad thinking, all those unhappy things in life, all those are trash. We cannot those cannot be used. It's just going to bother us. Those just gonna make us suffer every single time when we think of it. Is that right? So if all those thinking, all those defilement minds, all those unwholesome things in our head, if keep popping up one after another, of course we suffer. Of course we suffer. If without those, if we only have mindfulness, if we only have peace, if we only have wholesome thing in our head, then of course our day is always different, happy, peaceful. It's because of all kind of defilements in our head, in our mind. That's why we suffer. And now that we practice in mindfulness, try to manage all those things. Not trying to eliminate, but trying to manage. Once you see it, once you acknowledge those thoughts, those unwholesome things, or unwholesome thoughts, once you manage it already, once you see that popping up already, it will vanish by itself. You don't need to force it. You don't need to eliminate it. As long as you can see it, it will vanish by itself. I practiced long enough of mindfulness practicing. I went to school and teach. I went to prison to teach. All those things. And now that if you realize a lot of government, a lot of job sites, a lot of school also integrate mindfulness practicing into the system. And this really helped. It really helped. So I hope that with the key that I always share within this walk, that will support you all to find peace for yourself. Remember, we have to make our world be at peace first and then support our family member. If our family members see us peaceful, happy, they will also happy, right? If they see us frustrated, of course they cannot be happy. So always we need to give them a peaceful moment. We need to give them happy face. And in order for us to do that, we have to practice mindfulness in order for us to have a peaceful day, peaceful life. Right? And my practicing is the breathing that I already saw. Plus, it's a very simple statement that I already shared many times, but I have to repeat it again. Every day, before you go to bed, you don't have much time for your life, for yourself. In the morning, you rush out that door to go to work. And in the afternoon, in the evening, you rush back to your home and do some cooking for your family, and then do some washing, and then cleaning, all the things, then all those time gone. Now you have to find time, take shower and go to bed. Tomorrow you rush out that door again, repeat the same thing over and over, right? And so now, all I ask you is 1 hour before bed, live without your lover, which is your cell phone. Okay? 1 hour before bed, live without your lover. This is a must. This is something that I challenge you to do. If you can live without your lover for 1 hour before bed, which is take that 1 hour to do the breathing. Take that 1 hour to have a silent moment for yourself. Find a peaceful room, silent room. Do the breathing. When you do that breathing, that lover won't bother you because it's not with you. Of course, don't bring it with you to that room. You have to lock him or her up and put it in the drawer. Okay? Or turn it off. Then go to that room, do the breathing. After you do the breathing, you go to sleep. That is how you have a peaceful night. Because wandering, checking all those things online, even if you have to check on Walk for Peace, it's okay. You don't need to. Okay? Wandering online just going to give you more stress. You cannot go to sleep that easy. Right? So now let it go. Do the breathing. Breathing will slow down your heartbeat, your heart rate. Breathing will help you to purify your mind. And then go to bed. In the morning, when you wake up, of course, again, no lovers. Okay? In the morning, when you wake up, the first thing you should do is to make your bed neat and nice. And then go to the toilet. Go to the toilet, do your thing, brush your teeth, no lover. This is a very important thing right here. Who's in here that bring your lover to the toilet? Raise your hand. All of you. You always bring your lover to the toilet. Now, I challenge you to leave your lover alone. Don't bring her or him to the toilet to smell. To sniff all that smell. Right? Leave them outside. Go to the toilet, do your thing. Brush your teeth. Do you need to think about brushing your teeth in the morning? Or you will just do it with the habit? With the habit, right? Because we've been doing that. Now when you wash your face and brush your teeth, all those spots, toothpaste, water, stick on that mirror in front of you. What should you do? Huh? You need to clean it right away. Who's in here that left that mirror with all those spots on it? Days after days and months. A lot of us, yes? Don't be shy. Instead of just wiping it off right away when you wash your face and you brush your teeth, when you wipe it off, it's very easy, right? Just one time, it's gone. But if you leave it there, spots on that mirror, now after a month, you realize that this mirror is become blurry. I cannot see myself anymore. Now that you need to find something to clean it, now you have to spend time to go to Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart. Try to get some chemical and cleaning tools, products. Is that right? Now you go home, you have to spend a lot of time and effort trying to clean that mirror. What I want to tell you is that mirror is your mind. That mirror is your mind. Because we have recorded all kinds of sufferings, all kinds of bad things in our mind. It's become blurry each and every day. And that is why we suffer. That is why we cannot think thoroughly. That's why it's very difficult for us to solve the problem. That's why we react with anger. That's why we react with hatred and all those things. So we need to clean our mirror every single time. When we use it, it means every single time when you bump into a problem, instead of record it deep inside it and then bring it home and think it over and over, that I always say, chewing it over and over. We don't need to chew it over and over anymore, because just one thing, if we cannot let it go right at that moment, we always bring it to back home and then we live with it for the rest of our life. That's how it works. When it's already recorded in our mind, it will follow us all the time. So when you run into problem, the first thing you should do is just tell yourself, this is not necessary to keep. This is not good for me. This is defilement. This is just going to harm me. It cannot bring any good to me. I will not keep it. Take a deep breath. Come back here with this present moment, which is each and every breath going in and out. Take deep breath if you need. Take deep breath if you need. Whenever that thought, the problem pop up in your mind, shift it to a different things. Think of the person who motivate you. Think of the person who can bring you joy. Or sing a song that you like. Do not listen to that voice anymore. Okay? If you can shift it, at that moment, we can run away from problem because we are still weak. It's okay. We can run away from problem for that moment while we practice in mindfulness. If we can do that, we don't take that thing home anymore. Just like one of the story like this. There's two brother monks. They walk from town to town. And then when they cross the river, there's a lady, she could not cross that river at all. And she just walked out to that water and then she stood back. She tried again, walk forward, and then she stood back. And then the two monks come. The senior, the older brother asked her, what are you doing? She responds, she said, Venerable Sir, I want to cross that river because I need to go home, but I am afraid, I'm scared, I cannot cross. What should I do? And the older brother say, it's okay, I will take you over to that side. And then he sit down and the lady hop on his back, and then he carried that lady to the other side of the river. Now the younger brother walked behind, and he was so angry and he was so mad because the rules of the monks cannot touch lady, cannot touch female, right? We cannot touch female, but how come my brother monk carried this lady all the way to the other side of the river? And then he would keep mumbling himself all the time. To the other side of the river, the older brother let the lady down. And then he continued walking. The little brother walking behind, still mumbling and talking and not happy. And the older brother turned around and asked, brother, what's this going on? He said, why are you carrying that lady to through that river? And the older brother responded, which lady? Which lady? And the little brother said, the lady that you carry on your back on your back earlier. And the older brother responds, say, I already let her down. Let her go back then. Why are you still carrying her on your shoulder, on your back? You get what I mean, right? What I'm trying to say? So we always carry things within our head like that. We don't want to let it go. Even though a lot of things have nothing to do with us. That is how the mind works. Right? So we don't need to do that. We don't need to collect more trash to our mind because We have a lot already. We don't need to. We don't need to add more to it. So don't add anything to it except for some things. Okay? And so, back again in the morning, when we wake up, went to the bathroom, clean that mirror after you use it. Don't let anything stick on that mirror. Means anything happen to you during your day, don't bring it home. Drop it right there. Drop it right there where it happened. Drop it, let go. Walk forward, move forward, just like wherever we go, there are people shout at us, there's people curse at us and talk about us. I always respond with, may you be well, be happy and peaceful, with a smile, and then continue my walk. That's all I did. Regardless of what people said. That is how we should respond. Right? And then we come out, get a piece of paper and a pen, write out the statement and say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down. Even though you already memorized it, it's okay. Still have to have a paper and a pen to write it over and over, because this is very powerful. It will help you. It will remind you better. Okay? After that, read it over and over with our eyes, and then read it out loud with our mouth to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day, so that no one in this world can mess it up. Only us can mess our days up. No one else. If you don't let it, no one else can mess it up. Means you don't react when things come to your life. Then you will not mess your days up. After that, throughout your day, be mindful on everything you do. On every little thing you do, be mindful with it. One thing at a time. Do not multitask. The more you multitask, the more you cannot stay focused. And very easy to be sidetracked. We are that easy to be sidetracked. So do not multitask ourselves anymore. Try to stay away from our lover as much as possible. That is something that is very important. And please, when you go to the toilet, don't talk with your lover. If you happen to have your lover in your pocket, leave him or her in that pocket. Don't pull it out. Okay? If you pull it out, you're probably gonna drop into that bowl while you're doing number 2. And now you have to spend time and money to buy a new lover. Don't waste your money, don't waste your time. Finish your number 1, number 2, go get out of that toilet right away because it smells inside. Don't stay in there and then try to spend time with it in there. Okay? Please do that. This is fun, but it is the truth, it is the fact that we are living like that. We need to get rid of that bad habit. That is how we train ourselves to be better with this year of 2026. Can we all do this? Yes. Can we all walk until the end of our life for peace? Yes. Will you start it from now? Yes. Can we make that as a really, really high energy? Will you walk with us? Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's cold, so you need to make yourself hot, okay? All right, thank you so much everyone for coming out. I don't want to talk more because it's very cold and it's freezing. And if you have your kids here, please protect them. It's very freezing here. So I wish you all well, so be happy and be peaceful. Can somebody invite all the venerable monks out for the bracelet? When you go home tonight, starting from this moment on, every step you make, it counts. Okay? If you cannot mindful with each and every step you make, you'll be suffer. And peace is something that is very easy to be fragile. So from here to your car, If you're not mindful enough, if somebody pushed you, if somebody bumped into you and you get mad, your peace already break. It's already fragile. So please be mindful. Don't get yourself distracted and don't bring sadness and stressful home. Okay? Only peace and happiness will live with you from here. And then when you drive home, please be mindful with it. Okay, thank you everyone. May you all be well, happy and peaceful.